nest. It's a cauldron alive, a salt pan, or a coal mine. If you're guy lucky, it's a bonny bricked bare meadow, or a park of Kye. Or maybe it's a field of stains. It's a tenement, or a merchant's hall. It's a house, or a humble cot. Prince's Street, or Paddy's Market. It's a fistful of fish, or a pickle of oatmeal. It's a queen's banquet of roast meats and junkets. It depends. It depends. I didn't ken what like your Scotland is. Here's mine's. Aberdeen.
Fife. Orkney. Angus. Edinburgh. Leith.
Glasgow.
Midlothian. Dundee.
Hamilton.
Scotland!
In Scotland, our primary language is English.
Over the years, Old Scots and English have formed together to become what is now known as Modern Scots.
Modern Scots is still spoken across the country today. So, could you repeat after us?
The word for yes is aye!
Aye!
The word for grumpy is cravats.
Rabbit!
Cravats.
Rabbit!
The word for child is bairn.
Bear!
The word for great is bra.
Raw!
Oh, that was pish.
The passion.
Raw!
The word for no is no.
A couple of no's there. It says no. No. The word for ear is lug.
Lug!
The word for quiet is waste.
Weast!
One more. Waste.
Weast!
Well done that.
Weast!
Come on.
Weast!
Alright, we should get set.
The population of Scotland is estimated at 5,327,700 people. Scotland is one of the 4 countries which makes up the United Kingdom. The other 3 are
England, Northern Ireland.
Wales. The Republic of Ireland left us.
Scotland's national flag is the saltire.
Our capital is Edinburgh, home to the largest arts festival in the world.
Scotland's national animal is the
Puffin.
stag.
The deer. Shark.
Guys, it's the unicorn. Yes. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn.
We've no idea. The highest point in Scotland is Ben Nevis at 1,344 metres high. Our national flower is the thistle.
Scotland has 790 islands, 130 of which are inhabited.
What's it like over there?
It'd be weird living on an island.
Bit rude.
Wait.
Castles,
Heather. Brave. Poetry.
Valleys.
galley,
Loch Ness Monster.
Loch. Castle.
Hills.
berries,
Warriors. Shortbread. Unicorn.
Braveheart.
Sean Connery,
Iron Brew.
Mountains.
Stories.
Haggis.
alcoholism,
Oil. Deep fried Mars bars.
Arts.
new education system,
Drugs.
Neds. Wind farming.
Teenage pregnancy.
renewable energy,
Violence. Referendum. Smoking.
Celebrations.
SMP,
Poverty.
Glasgow Kiss. Shaggies.
Whiskey.
So, we all know that Scotland has a broad history that stretches back thousands and thousands of years, but right now we're going to show you the most important points that show how we got to where we are today.
1305, William Wallace led the Scottish rebellion against Edward I of England.
I am William Wallace.
and the rest of you will be spared. Go back to England. Tell them Scotland is free!
1314. Robert I, also known as Robert the Bruce, King of Scotland, secured independence from the English following the Battle of Bannockburn.
If at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
O flower of Scotland, when will we see your light again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, and stood against them, proud Edward's army, and sent him homewards to think again.
1578, Mary Queen of Scots. Queen of Scotland from 1542 to 1567. Mary's complicated relationships and the growing divisions between Catholicism and Protestantism led to her execution by Elizabeth I of England.
Mary Queen of Scots got her head chopped off! Mary Queen of Scots got her head chopped off! Mary Queen of Scots got her head chopped off!
1605, accession of King James VI of Scotland to the throne of England. 1707, union of the Scottish and English Parliaments.
1688 to 1749, the Jacobite Rebellion. A group of Scottish rebels attempts to restore the King of Scotland by rebuking English rule.
1800s, the Industrial Revolution. A change from the agricultural economy to an industrial economy.
1820s, Burke and Hare. Edinburgh Duel making advancements in medical treatment by murdering unsuspecting citizens by fresh bodies for medical research, enhancing their wealth.
1876, Alexander Graham Bell invents the telephone.
Selfie!
1914 to 1918, World War I.
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile.
Smile, smile.
1925, the television is invented by John Logie Baird.
Are you feeling sick? Aye, I'm afraid you're dying.
1928.
Are you feeling sick? Aye, try this new medicine called antibiotics. Penicillin by Alexander Fleming.
1939 to 1945, World War II.
The British Army needs
You. 1996. Dolly the sheep is the first animal to be cloned from an adult cell in Edinburgh, Scotland.
1 sheep, 2 sheep, sheep!
1999, Scottish Parliament is reassembled.
For all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that.
2007, Alex Salmond is elected First Minister of Scotland.
2012, Scottish independence referendum announced.
Should Scotland be an independent country?
What's independence? 2013, Andy Murray wins Wimbledon, the first Scotsman to do so since 1896.
Good game. 2014, Glasgow hosts the Commonwealth Games. Shh, shh. 2014, Scottish independence referendum result.
Oh, no. We need to get a little bit more information about that one. So, On the 18th of September 2014, Scotland came together as a whole to decide upon the country's future. Should Scotland become an independent country?
Only people living and working in Scotland were able to vote. This included people who weren't necessarily born in Scotland.
For the first time, 16 and 17-year-olds were allowed to vote.
People wanted to know what currency we were going to use.
Would we be able to stay part of the European Union?
How it would affect our jobs.
Would we still have a monarchy?
What would happen to our North Sea oil reserve?
Scotland voted no. 55.3% of Scots decided that Scotland would be better off staying within the United Kingdom.
97% of Scots registered to vote.
84.5% actually cast a vote.
And 51% of 16 to 24-year-olds voted yes.
In the recent UK general elections, under the new leadership of Nicola Sturgeon, the Scottish National Party secured an overwhelming 56 of a possible 59 Scottish seats. This sent the British Parliament a message that Scotland was willing to remain part of the Union, but that her voice would be heard.
Today, Scotland still shares many of its ties to the past and its traditions, yet it continues to move forward, innovate, and pave its own way in the world.
Whiskey!
3.95 billion to the Scottish economy.
Oil! Supplies around 100,000 jobs.
Which accounts for 6% of the population.
35 billion to the UK Treasury.
Renewable energy! A powerhouse in Europe's energy resources.
Accounts for 25% of Europe's wind and wave potential.
And 10% of tidal.
And while energy renewables are vital to the Scottish economy, some people would argue that it ruins the look and feel of the Scottish natural landscape.
Others believe it's part of natural progression from old to new, which Scotland has always embraced, and can be seen in examples of our design, architecture and engineering, which make up a beautiful, unique, man-made landscape within our towns and cities. For example,
The Glasgow School of Art.
The SSE Hydro in Glasgow.
The Scottish Parliament building in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh Castle,
The old and new town of Edinburgh.
Marshall College in Aberdeen.
Skara Brae in Orkney,
The Forth Rail Bridge in Edinburgh. Fun fact. Just for you, Martin.
Thanks.
The Forth Rail Bridge, when it was first built, was so big that once they painted the entirety of the bridge, they had to go right back to the beginning to start all over again. Generations upon generations of families painted the bridge for decades.
Another fun fact. The workers on the bridge would drink ale because the water was so dirty, and they'd get a bit drunk, fall in the river, and die. So what they did was, they thought, what do we do? We made a drink, and you're drinking that drink right now. Iron Brew.
V&A Dundee.
the Wallace Monument in Stirling,
The Walter Scott Monument in Edinburgh.
Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum in Glasgow.
Our culture in Scotland is a huge part of our nation's identity.
Scotland is a multicultural